So it's a little bit washed out because I've got the flash on, but you can see back in the back here I've got binder clips for each cable or cable set, so that when I release the cables they kind of fall back into place. So I can grab a cable, like this power cable, and then kind of throw it back there, and when I throw it back, he doesn't fall back behind the desk, but he's useful for me. Works kind of better with the cables that don't have a real thick plastic coating around them. But here's an Ethernet cable that I've got plugged into a switch that's over here. So I can just kind of throw it back and it will fall back into place. So from the desk you see this. Underneath the desk, you don't see all of this because all this is hanging. And here you can see kind of those teeth mesh thingies I was talking about. Let me get underneath here a little bit more. But underneath here, I've got these guys, and they allow me to hide a lot of cables in there. I can't pull it all the way off, otherwise I'll release some of the cables, but I can have cables go into and out of any portion of this mesh that I want. But here's where all the excess cable lays. And the idea is that very little, if any, is on the floor. So the only cable that's actually on the floor is this one that I added a couple of days ago. Other than that, there's really not that much that's on the floor. Of course, the ones that are more loose tend to fly through the binder clips better. And in addition, you don't need to necessarily go through both sides of the binder clip. You only need to go through the top. And if you want to, in a more complex setup, you can have cords through the top and the bottom, but in this case I'm using the smaller clips because they're for little individual cables when I put my Mac up here. But the cables sit reasonably nicely in this whole area. I've only got a larger cable